Hello, welcome to assignment discussion. So in this class, I'm going to talk you through things you need to do to achieve good grade in your assignment. So I'm just going to walk through everything and just make sure that you actually pay attention. That's the most important thing. Okay. Yes. So this assignment is going to be marked based on pass, or you can actually be referred. If you actually referred, that means that you need to correct some parts of the assignment. So the first part you see here about learning outcome 1 is just that this is the assessment criteria. We need to be able to assess you based on all these points. So, and we'll judge you. Maybe you actually you fulfilled any of those points. So the same thing with 2, also the third one, and also the fourth one. So this is the assignment now. I'm going to talk through it. So the first part of the assignment, we address what? 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and 1.4. The 1.1 you can see there, 1.4. So each question will address that. So the purpose of that is just to know, maybe you understand any of those contents. And if you don't understand it, to see how you can actually you can improve on it. So that calculate what is this? The value of actually of that. You should actually expand that. So, and I taught you, if you actually were there before, this was actually what I was taught during binomial expansion. So I actually I explained that, and I'm not going to, what I'm going to do basically is that I'm not going to give you the right answer to it because it's against the ATHE. I will just going to give you like what's it called? Like an example, so that at least you know exactly how to figure it out. So that's the most important thing. Let me see. I think one person is here. So in our very first recording, I told you about that you can use Pascal triangle. So I'm going to do like I'm just going to say x plus 2 to the power of like 4. How can you actually expand that? You can use Pascal triangle. I made mention of that in your, in one of the recordings. So like this Pascal triangle, you write 1 here, you 1, 1. Then you add 1 plus 2. So in 1 plus 1, that gives you 2. So let's go be 1 plus 1, that gives you 2. Then you put on this side again, 1 plus 2, that gives you 3. 2 plus 1, that gives you 3. You also put 1 here. Then you do what? 1 plus 3 gives you 4, 6, 4. Then you do 1 here. You keep on doing it. So now, the reason why I stop here is because we are doing to the 4th power. So this is the 2nd power. This is the 3rd one. This is the 4th one. So this is the actual, this is the 4th one. So what you have to do after basically is just to, you just need to know that this first one. So when you do this one like this, it's to the 4th one, you just put like that one to expand it directly. And this one you can see the 4, 6. You can see that 4, 6, 4. So it's actually a lot straightforward for you. Just put that one down. 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 4. So then I want a similar. Sorry, one person keep on joining the class, and sorry, we have some just trying to make calls and see maybe we can actually join. They don't have the recordings yet. The link yet. So when you say it's 4, 6, 4, just do this what you do. So this one is just put because it's 1. Let's start with 1. So you go 1 times x to the power of 4. That go be 1x squared. Then this is 4 here. You put it's go be plus 4. The powers will be reducing. This 4 now. The next power is going to be what? It's going to be 3. So it's going to be x to the power of 3. And this one is going to give you what? 2. Let's go with what? Times 2. Then plus the power again is going 4, 3, 2. So it's going to be 6 x to the power of 2. Then times what? Times 2 to the power of 2. Then the next one is now going to be plus 4 x to the power of 3 times 2 cube. Then plus 1 x to the power of 4. Sorry, x to the power of 4, x to the power of 4, x to the power of 1. So this is 1. So x to the power of 0 times what? 2 to the power of 4. So you just need to put it together. So it gives you what? X to the power of 4. If you check the binomial expansion in the first video, you will exactly know what we actually were talking about there. So I'll just give you an example of this now. Plus 4 x cubed. 4 times 2 has going to be 8. So that gives you 8x cubed. Don't worry. When you do this thing again, just send the answers to me. I'll be able to check it to see exactly where you actually got it wrong. The one you sent to me, I don't know, maybe I can't access it, but it's because when I clicked on it now, it was just showing something different. So I know you sent some things to me before. Simon, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you sent some things to me before. So let me just, double check. Maybe you got this particular question.
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I'm coming. I just want to see what you sent to me initially, because those things. So I don't think you did the first one. Just okay. I can't see any answers here. I can't see any of the answers there. Just follow what I actually did there on the recording. Then you see 4 times 2. Then you do what? 2 squared is 4. 4 times 6 is going to be 24. That gives you 24x squared. Then this one is going to give you what? What's it called? 8x plus 8x. Then plus 24. That's it. So that is not plus 24. 2 to the power of 4. That's 16. 2 to the power of 4 is 16. Plus 16. So just, this third power, just what you just need to do basically is that these powers, it starts from 4. It's going to be going 4, 3, 2, 1. And this power will be increasing, like 2 to the power of 0, 2 to the power of 1, 2 to the power of 2, 2 to the power of what? Of 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 4. It continues to actually go like that. If you just check what actually what I did. The second one is this. Simplify, if possible, this.
Yeah, no, but the first one doesn't make any sense to me. This is
which one?
I don't want to come to the end of the video and
hello,
like the x plus 2.
Yeah. Because this is just like assignment discussion. If I say I should start from the beginning, it's going to be a lot. Actually, it's going to be a longer video than this. That's why I refer you to the very first video that we did. We spent a lot of time doing it. This type of question. If you could refer to that video and just use that video to actually to work on that assignment, use those videos to work on it. Then any correction that is there, don't worry, I will make it for you. Because I know that it's not what can just cover in like 5 minutes, because I have to look at every section here. Can you see? Every section, and I can't do that one in 1 hour. Yeah. So that's why I was just trying to say, okay, I will refer you back to those videos. I thought maybe you understand some parts of it. And you don't understand.
I basically, y plus 5, I put y plus 5 in brackets times y plus 5 in brackets times 1, y plus 5 in brackets times y plus, basically 4 times.
That one can also work, but the problem is this: you have to be consistent. Like this one now, is that y plus 5, y plus 5 in 4 times, y plus 5 and y plus 5. Is it all? That's what you did?
Yeah, and then I put a times between each one.
Yeah, times that bracket also means time. So you can also do that one to be this. The one I thought is a shorter way of doing it. So when you expand this one, it's going to be what? Y times y is y squared. Y times 5 is 5y. Can you see? 5 times y is 5y. Then y 5 times 5 is going to be what? 25. So you're expanding the first two. So that gives you what? Y squared plus 10y plus 25. Can you see? So I do with the first one. Now, you can now try and expand it again with one of these brackets. So y plus 5. So y squared times y, that gives you what? Y cubed. Y squared times 5, that gives you what? 5y squared. 10y times y gives you what? 10y squared. 10y times 5 gives you what? 50y. 25 times y gives you what? 25y. 25 times 5 gives you what? 125. So that gives you what? Y cubed plus 15y squared plus 75y plus 125. Can you see? I've done the first three now. I can now need to just multiply the other one with it. So you can just do y cubed plus 15y squared plus 75y plus 125. So multiply that one by y plus 5. So you do this one again. Y times y cubed times y, that gives you what? Y to the power of 4. Y cubed times 5 times 5, that gives you what? 5y cubed. 15y squared times y, that gives you what? 15y cubed. 15y squared times 5, that gives you what? What's it called? 15y squared times 5, that gives you that's 15 times 5, 15 times 4 is 75. It's going to be what? 75y squared. 75 times y, that gives you what? 75y, what's it called? 75y cubed. 75y squared, sorry. So 75 times 5, that gives you 75 times 5 is what? Put that on a calculator. That's 375. That gives you 375. That gives you 375y. Then 125 times y gives you what? 125y. Then 125 times 5 gives you what? 625. Then you now collect like times together. I know that was a longer way, can you see? So it's good what? Y to the power of 4. 5y cubed, that gives you what? Plus 20y cubed. Can you see? Then this one too, squared, that gives you what? Plus 150 y squared. Can you see? Then this add this, that's 125 plus 3 plus 375. That gives you 500 plus 500y plus 625. Can you see? That's it. But it's a long way. Can you see the way the whole screen is full? You know?
I still don't understand it, really.
Is that what?
I still don't understand it.
Okay. So that other one, this one take us like how many minutes? That other one will take us like 2 minutes to finish because it's smaller. So look at this one. Say simplify if possible this. So what you have to do here is this: you collect the like times. This one is similar now. Minus 3 plus 6. It's going to be what? Plus 3x. So it's going to be like so for example, I'm going to give you a different example. If you have something like 3y squared minus 7x plus 3x squared minus 7x plus 10x plus 70. So if you have to simplify that, you just put this one together. That gives you what? 3x squared plus 3x plus 70, because you just collect the similar ones together. That's all.
Yeah. For the answer for that one, I've got 2x squared plus 3x minus 2.
Yeah, that is fine. So which other one again? Is it a problem for you so that we can be fast when we are doing it? So this one is going to be So this one, when you say that it's LCM for this, so this one, I say LCM, lowest common multiple, you know, for what's it called? For 10, 15, and 20. So 10, 15, 20. So 10, the multiples of 10 is actually what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. You know that? This one is what? 30, 35, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90. This one is going to be what? 40, 60, 80, 100. Can you see? So there was the lowest common multiple. The lowest common multiple
is 60.
Yeah, 60. Can you see? It's 60, yeah.
You just explained it with that one with a lot easier than
what
I found.
Okay.
I found something on I think it was on YouTube.
Okay.
But and I had like a weird table, and I did work it out, but it was a lot more long-winded than the way you've just suggested it. So that's good.
Okay. Yeah, that was just the smartest way of doing it. So determine if A equals to -1, the solution for this one. So anywhere you see A, just put -1 there. So it's good what 4. You know, you put -1 there, you know. So it just go like a 4 times -1 minus -1 all squared. So anywhere you see A, just put -1 there, plus 11 equals to -2, -2, -1. So that's going to be what? -4. -1 squared is going to be what? 1. That's going to be what? -1 plus 11 equals to -2 plus 2. So it says what's the value of what? Tell me the solution of this one. So it's just like if A equals to what? If A equals to -1. So okay, just do it this way. Coming. Sorry, you write this one to be like 4A minus A squared plus 11 plus 2 plus 2A. So everything equals to 0. But that means if A is a solution of this. So if it's a solution, so let me just put that one down. If it's a solution, it has to be equal to each other. Sorry. So let's do it now. It must be equal to each other. So -5 plus 11. What is -5 plus 11? That gives you what? Plus 6. Then what about this one? What is this one is what? It's not a solution because this one is going to be equal to what? -4. It's meant to be equal to each other for it to be a solution.
So it's not a solution.
It's not a solution, yeah. It's meant to be equal to each other. So solve this one. Let's solve the substitution equation for this one. So look at this one now. That x plus y equals to 5. And that's that y equals to what? X plus 1. So it means that anywhere you see y, just put what? X plus 1 there. So can you say I will change this y to what? To x plus 1, because that y equals to x plus 1. So it's going to be what? X plus 1. And you see I've changed that y to be x plus 1 because it told us here that y equals to x plus 1. So everything equals to 5. So 2x plus 1, it's going to be 2x plus 1 equals to, okay, that using graphs, okay? In this case, let's just go and use graphs. So x plus 5 equals to this thing. Okay, let's just see if we can use graph. There's no graph provided here, but let me just try and like import a graph for you so that you see exactly what to do.
I think I saw some of them on YouTube, to be fair.
Okay, so let's just go over the ones that you don't understand. Which one you do struggle on?
The next one I was on was question 5.
So which part of question 5 do you struggle on?
Well, that's where I got to, where I was sort of looking through them and struggling. So the coordinates of 2 points are A -1, -3, and B 5 and 7. Calculate the equation of the perpendicular bisector of AB.
Yes, whenever set of AB. So there are 2 points A and D. Is calculate the equation of the perpendicular archward bisector for what? For AB. So what you're trying to do basically is that when you say this is AB, this is for like A, B. So A is -1, -3, and B is what? 5, 7. You know? So when you say perpendicular bisector is going to cross it in the middle. Can you see? So if you want to find out the middle coordinate here, just do -1 + 5 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. You add this and this together, divide them by 2 to find the coordinates, because it's the middle point. For example, now, if they ask you that, what's the midpoint between 6 and 10? What's the midpoint? Can you tell me what's the midpoint between 6 and 10? Can you tell me what's the midpoint between 6 and 10?
6 and 10.
Yeah.
Oh, 10's not on there, is it?
No, I'm just asking you, like, just trying to want you to understand something there.
8.
8, yes. So how did you figure out 8? How do you know it's 8?
Because it's half.
Is that what?
Because it's half of it. So in between.
Yeah, it's in between. So how to know that is just this? Just add 6 and 10 together. That gives you what? 16. 16 divided by 2 is what? Is 8.
8.
Yeah, that's it. So if you want to find it, is that what?
So right, okay. So if I get -1 plus -3, which is -4.
-1. No, this is S coordinate here now. This is S coordinate here. -1 plus 5 is what?
-1 plus 5 is 4.
Plus 5 is 4. Then 4 divided by 2 is 2. So you put 2 here. -3 plus 7 is 4. 4 divided by...
Okay. So yeah, so -1 plus 5, and then you
4.
get -3 plus 7.
Yes, just 7. Then you divide those by 2. So that's the midpoint. So
midpoint is 4.
Yeah, so it's going to be 4. 4 divided by 2. That gives you 2. You have to divide it by 2 when you add it together. So like -1 plus 5 is 4. Then 4 divided by 2 is 2. Because you're finding the midpoints.
Yeah.
So can you see I've got the midpoint for the coordinates now? So now the next thing you do is that you will find the equation of this line. And I can tell you that I taught them before this. So when you want to find the equation, you have to find something called the gradient. The gradient is what? Is difference in y divided by difference in what? In x. What's difference in y? 7 minus -3 divided by 5 minus 1. And you see? The difference between 5 and minus 7 and -3 is 10. Difference between 5 and -1 is 6. So it's good. What? 10 divided by 6. That gives like 5/3. 5/3 is the gradient. Because they ask you to find what? The perpendicular bisector. So that means that if it's perpendicular, it's going to be what? A negative reciprocal. I know that these are tricky. So because if you don't see the full video, you wouldn't know exactly how all these things what means. So that gives you negative reciprocal means what? Just do -1 divided by 5/3. That gives you -3/5. That is the what? That is the negative what? Reciprocal. So that gives you y equals to minus 3 over 5 x plus c. Because it goes through 2 and 2, you just work it out. That gives you, when x is 2, y is also 2. So it's good what? 2 equals to minus 3 over 5 times 2.
Which one are we on now? Are we on B?
No, we are on A.
I'm still on A. Oh,
yeah. Plus C. So that gives you 2 equals to minus 6 over 5 plus C. Then you just add 2 and 6 over 5 together. So that's 1 point. That is 1 point. So 2 plus 1.2. That's going to be 16 over 5. C equals to 16 over 5. So the equation is now, the answer is going to be equal to y equals to minus 6. So y equals to minus 3 over 5 x plus 16 over 5. Got it.
I'm lost with that one.
Yeah, it's just, it's, in all honesty, if I'm to be honest with you, if you don't go over those things in class, it's going to be hard. That's why I'm just like running through it. It's going to be very hard because for 1 hour, you can't go over everything because everything we thought is in bits and bits. It's okay. It's not, for example, now, what I just showed you now, I spent 1 hour on it.
Yeah.
In class, I spent 1 hour doing it. So what I just did in like 4 minutes, I spent 1 hour on it. I could do it because I know it already. But if you don't know it and you can see it for the first time, all those gradients and everything, it's going to be so strange. All those negative reciprocal, all those perpendicular bisector, it's going to be so strange for you. So until you just see those videos there, and I see, okay, when is your assignment? When is it due?
Pardon?
When is your assignment due?
Well, I've done my first assignment, and then as I say, maths is the next one down, so that's why I'm doing it. But I've got ages yet. I only started this course in September.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So what I'm just trying to do is that what you will be doing is that you will submit some parts to me.
Yeah.
I will check it, give you feedback. We go again.
Yeah.
Give feedback. So don't overwhelm yourself with it.
Okay. So what I'm thinking of doing is I'm finding the maths the hardest part because I'm not very good at it. I'm thinking of working on the other bits and then doing maths on the side just so that I don't stress myself out and then hit a brick wall, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand that. That's fine. If you could, you could focus more on the other ones.
Maths last.
Yeah.
Just slowly on the side.
Yeah. Which I actually would know. It's it makes sense. In all honesty, because maths is funny for some people.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Yeah, I know. So look at it. The line this meets this. The SRC. So this one's also what? It's also graph. Find the coordinate of what? Of R. So if you could figure out how to do this question, this graph, I think the other one is going to be easy for you too, graphically, because of how you figure out the first one. But the ones that I think that might be, do you try and do this question? This one's, the formula is this. Let me see, maybe you can do this one yourself. It's going to be what? Angle divided by 360 times, it said that, find what? Work out the area of the sector, okay? Times pi r squared.
That's not really 360, is it? There's only quarter, just over a quarter of that.
So yeah, it's a quarter of that, yeah.
Yeah, but it is a quarter, isn't it? Pretty much, just over. So how do I work it out?
So what?
So you get the angle, which is
angle is 120 divided by 360 times pi times radius squared.
So how do you do 120 divided by 360?
Is that what?
Yeah,
put that on the calculator.
Yeah. 0.3 and times what?
No, so not. Do you have a proper calculator there? A proper one?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Do you have a calculator there?
Only on my computer, on my laptop.
Oh, that's not a proper one. You know, you need let me just see if I can show my. Sorry, come on to see if I can show my for you. So you can see what I'm using. Can you see?
Yeah.
That's like a proper one.
Okay.
Yeah. So that it's gonna, like, because you are the maths you are doing it's not easy maths. You know, you can't be using the calculator on the computer to do that. But I know that some good calculators are free on the computer, but you just need to. I think you need the proper one. So okay, so this one is good. What 120 divided by 360 times pi is 3.142 times what? Radius square is what? 8 squared.
3.142. That.
Yes, that's the value of pi. If you press your calculator and you put pi there, it's like 3.142. If you actually if you round it.
Okay. Yeah, it's still a bit confusing, isn't it?
Yeah, just put that, and you saw it's going to be what? 120 divided by 3. So just multiply the top one, then divide by 360. That gives you 120 times 3.142 times 64. No, 8 squared is 64. They divide it by 360. That one should not be hard for you to.
Just keep that on the screen for me.
So
just keep that on the screen.
Okay, all right.
2 times 64 equals. That's not right. That's not right. I got 67.
Yes, so let me put that one there.
I don't know if that's right.
Okay, let's see.
Problem.
Times 3.142 times 64 divided by, I hope it's correct. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So yeah, correct. So that's one of that. So and can you see 10 now? So that a tree is a tree 50 meters tall casts the shadow of what? Of 60 meters long. Find the angle of elevation of the sun at that time. So this elevation, can you see? When you say elevation, so the tree is what? 50 meters tall.
Yeah. Jimmy, can I have a screen recording of this afterwards?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
That last one, I need it in front of me when I do it.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So, yeah, I see. A tree is what? 50 meters tall, casts a shadow of what? Of 60 meters long. You put 60 here.
Yeah.
So find the angle of elevation. This is the angle. You see? So you like to draw it out. Then there's something that they use called SOHCAHTOA. So this is so. So now you want to look at, they gave you the opposite and they also gave you what? The adjacent. So the opposite and actually what? The adjacent. So you have to use what? Tan for it because this is the angle now. The opposite of the angle is 50 and this is the adjacent. So the formula that combines the two of them together, opposite and adjacent, is what? Is this one. Just put the opposite of adjacent, go what? 50 divided by 60. There is tan. Just put on the calculator. This one now, you will need a calculator to do that one. So on your calculator, do you see anything called shift there? Shift. On your calculator, can you see something called shift there? Like, can you find it?
Because I've not got a very good calculator ever.
Okay. Because let me just show you on my camera here. So this calculator now, you can see that one. This is what is shift? Yeah, can you see the top one here? This is the way I'm putting the pen on. That is shift.
What's that type of calculator called?
It's called Casio calculator. Yeah, Casio. It's like £10 in Asda.
What's it called? Sorry.
It's Casio. Can you see Casio?
Oh, Casio.
Yeah. So this, can you see now? This is shift. I'll just press shift here. When I press shift here, I will now press tan. This is tan. Can you see? It gave me something like what I put on the screen. Can you see? So I'll now put 50 divided by 60 there. So 50 divided by 60. Can you see? And I'll put it there.
Yeah.
There, and now press equals to. So that's the answer, 39.8. Guys, it's good about 39.8. So it's very straight. It's good what? That gives you what? Yes, that's good what? 39.8. Yeah, that's it. So you need a proper calculator to be able to navigate all these things. If you don't have a proper calculator, it's gonna be so difficult. I won't lie to you. It's gonna be so difficult. Honestly, it's gonna be so difficult because calculator can do most of these things. Can you see now that we 3.1, 3.2, we're done with all these ones. So done. This one that the position of the determine the value of what? Of V at any time. This one was close to I did this one about 4 weeks ago or so. I'm going to I'm gonna show you this one like 4 weeks ago. Yeah, so let me see. I'm coming.
On the UK Versity page, I don't know if I can see all the videos.
Is that what?
I'm not sure I can see all the videos, the previous one.
Okay, I will tell the secretary to send those videos to you.
Yes, please, thank you.
So that we can be able to. When did you join this masters?
Basically, I'm doing the job I'm doing at the minute. I work alongside the engineering team.
Okay.
I'm very good with the hands-on side of things.
Okay.
They won't actually employ me in the engineering team until I have an engineering qualification.
Okay.
So I see this online, and I was like, right, I'm going to do this, and then hopefully from this, then they will allow me to join the team.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. That's good.
I'm very good with mechanics. I'm just not very good at mathematics.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. So look at this one now. So that the position of an object at any time t is given by this. And that's determine the velocity. Determine the velocity of the object at any point in time. So velocity is what? Is change in distance per time. Change in distance is going to be what? That's going to give you. So this is called what? Differentiation. This is called differentiation. And this is where I'm going to actually stop. It's called differentiation. So, for example, now, if you are asked to differentiate something like this, 3x to the power of 5. So what you do is this. You will move this 5 here. Then you take away 1 from this. So 5 times 3, that's going to be what? 15. Then 5 minus 1 is 4. So it's going to be what? 15 x to the 4. That's it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Yeah. So if you have something like this too, 2x to the 7, you move this one here. That gives you what? 7. Sorry. It gives you what? 7. My pen is not right. 7 times 2. Sorry, the pen is just acting crazy sometimes. Okay. 7 times 2. Then you want to do what? 7 minus 1. That gives you 6. So it's good what? 14x6. That's all. So this one too, when you differentiate this one, when you differentiate 4 and 3t to the power of 4, that gives you what? 12t3. Can you see? Because you do what? 4 times 3 is 12. 4 minus 1 is what? 3. Minus 40. So 3 times what? 3 times 40. That's going to be what? 120. 3 minus 1 is 2. So it's going to be what? 120 t squared. Then this is going to give you what? That's going to give you 252t. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's differentiation. So you're just going to be doing it one after the other. Then you go get that.
That's the answer.
Yeah. That's it. What's this time? That's it. So they call it like dv dt. That's it. Just differentiate individually. Can you see? 4 times 3 is 12. 4 minus 1 is 3. So you keep on doing it that way individually. Like this one, because there's no t there, this one turns to 0. That's why you didn't see me including it there. So, let me give you one to try.
How do you determine the velocity of the object?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's velocity.
Position of an object at any time t is given by t.
That's it.
Yeah, 3 times 4 is 12. 40 times 3 is 120, and 126 times 2 is 252.
Yeah.
So that's easy.
That's easy, but I make it look easy, but
I don't know, but I don't really get the question then. But
yes, no, for example, now when you see S here, that is what? That is distance.
Right.
You know that velocity and so when you differentiate it, that is what? That is what? The velocity. You know, the reason why is because the change in, velocity and speed, they are similar. The change in distance per time is the speed. You know that? The speed is how fast you are traveling. You know?
Yeah.
So if you say how fast you are traveling, it's also what? The numbers of distance you covered per time tells you how fast you are. You know? So if you are covering 10 meters in 2 seconds, and someone is covering 10 meters in 5 seconds, you that is covering 10 meters in 2 seconds, you are faster, you know?
Yeah, because you're doing 5 meters.
Yeah. Because you're covering 5 per. So that is why they say speed is distance per time. It's change. So when you want to change distance to speed, you have to differentiate it per time. So that's what we did here. The T you see there is time. Can you see? The S you see there, that's distance. So if you can check the last recording I did about differentiation, you understand how to differentiate.
Yeah, the last one I had was February.
February?
Yeah, that's the last one that's online.
Oh, I'm going to ask her to send those informations to you now. Because the other guy normally attends every day, every time. So I think he got a complete, what's it called? Everything is complete for him. So I'm going to actually ask them to send it to you too. So you can be able to have those things. So send it to you too, so that you can be able to also have access to it. So don't worry. I will make sure I do that as soon as possible. It's okay. When I get to the office, then when you do some of the questions, just take pictures and let me see it. It's okay.
Yeah.
All right. See you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.